What's good, everybody? This is Dion Small from Small Monocle Arts, and guys, I'm sitting here watching this live stream from NASA from the Kennedy Space Station Center, and these guys guys I guess are doing some tests some test um doing some test flights on some rockets, right? And what you got here is this guy in the gray right here. He is the NASA administrator of the Kennedy Space Center, and I just want to show you guys. You know, a lot of people just think, oh, I'm hating on NASA for no reason, you know. But all you gotta do is listen to these guys and what comes out of their mouth. You could just tell they're full of shit. It makes no sense. It does not add up. So without further ado, let's get to it.
I want to bring the NASA administrator up here and let's get going.
Right.
Jim?
Thank you, Bob. Well, thank you all for being here today. And Bob, you're just doing an amazing job here at the Kennedy Space Center. I remember it wasn't too long ago it was announced that the space shuttles were going to retire. The Constellation program was going to be canceled. And of course, here at the Space Coast in Central Florida, there was a lot of concerns and a lot of families were hurting. But Bob, because of your leadership and the great things you've done,
A lot of concerns. Right.
you've transformed this facility into a multi-user spaceport where we've got commercial activities happening side by side with government activities. And I'll tell you, we have more under development right now than it.
I think what he meant to say was CGI, a CGI powerhouse.
Than at any point in NASA's history. We have 2 commercial crew programs that are under development. And of course, we've got our big program, which is going back to the moon under the title Artemis.
Going back to the moon under the title Artemis.
Where we're going to send the first woman and the next man to the South Pole of the moon within 5 years.
We are going to send the first woman and the first man to the South Pole of the moon. What the hell is the South Pole of the moon? Oh, and get this. In the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, as if we should have with the technology, we should have not already been back at least 3 or 4 or 5 times. Oh, now we gotta wait another 5 years.
These are very exciting times for the Kennedy Space Center, very exciting times for Central Florida. But like Bob said today, we're talking about the Boeing Starliner and this event that's going to happen tomorrow, this big test flight. And I just want to kind of set the
Big test flight. Big test flight.
stage for a lot of people to understand what we're doing here. We're moving into a new era. We are going to, in fact, launch
Moving into a new era. We've already moved into a new era like 20 years ago.
American astronauts on American rockets from American soil for the first time since the retirement of the space shuttles. And we're going to do that in the first part of next year. But we're doing it in a way that's never been done before. This time when we go, we're going to go with
In a way it's never been done before. It's never been done before.
commercial partners. NASA is not purchasing, owning, and operating the hardware. We're buying a service. The goal being that NASA wants to be one
Of course you're buying the service. You've only got billions of our taxpayer money.
customer of many customers in a very robust commercial marketplace for human spaceflight in the future. We also want to have numerous providers that compete against each other on cost and innovation. The ultimate goal being we want to drive down costs, increase innovation, and increase access to space in a way that we've never seen before.
Increase access to space in a way we've never seen before. Once again, you've never seen it before.
And this test flight tomorrow by the Boeing Starliner is the next step in this mighty vision that got started a long time ago. But we're getting
Oh, you mean in 1969?
But we're getting closer and closer, and by early next year, we're going to be launching American astronauts on American rockets from American soil again. And for the first time since the retirement of the space shuttles back in 2011.
Right.
So with that, I'd like to turn it over to our representative for this effort, one of our great astronauts, Mike Fink.
Thank you, Mr. Administrator, and I'm here to give the astronaut perspective this morning, and we're excited. Compliments also to Mr.
And guys, I want you guys to keep in mind too. Look how many times these guys it's almost like they're stuttering. Like you know, it's like they don't really have. Like they're saying, you know, it's like they're nervous. Like it's like I listen to these guys talk closely. Like it's like they're they're trying to read. They don't know what to say. Like they're hiding something.
Mr. Cabana, this is a really cool multi-user spaceport, and we're looking forward to commercial infrastructure into space, because this means more flight assignments for us, which is what astronauts really live for, but it's also more flight assignments for the non-government astronaut types, and this is a really interesting time. And this, and like our administrator said, we're building the infrastructure to low Earth orbit, and NASA's going to go to the moon and beyond. So that means we have 3 spacecraft that we're working on right now, and as flight testers, all of us are flight testers here. This is a dream come true.
Flight simulators, you should say.
Very rarely does it come where you get a brand new spacecraft to go look at and test, and we have 3 of them right now. Of course, we have Orion with the Artemis program.
Just 3?
We have the Starliner, which we're here to talk about today, and the SpaceX's Crew Dragon. So we're very busy right now. The OFT mission tomorrow, which is the orbital flight test, is really important to us. We're sending it up without a crew. We have Rosie on board. I hope you know about Rosie. She's pretty tough.
Sending it up without a crew. Can you send American Dream up, or even stick Tyree in that motherfucker, and hope for the best.
She's pretty tough. She's going to take the hit for us, and we're going to look at the spacecraft and see if the Starliner can handle the rigors of launch, going from 0 to 17,500 miles an hour. Can it automatically
0 to 17,500 miles an hour? What a crock of shit.
Fly in space and autonomously dock to the International Space Station. These automatic dockings are something that's a little bit new for American technology, and we think the Boeing Vesta system is going to do fantastic. And then after docking to the space station, we got the
guys. See, there you have it. Like everything that has come out of these guys, their mouths is just a load of crock of shit. Like it's just straight bullshit. Like nothing's adding up, you know. All you gotta do is listen to these comments, and you can know what I'm talking about. Even Stevie can see the bullshit now.